welcome to another episode of Now to Next podcast that explores the latest trends and strategies to help you navigate your career journey. I'm your host Adnan Sohail, and today I'm having a special guest and friend of mine, expert in the field of career development and job search strategies, Sohaib Hasan. A Dubai-based LinkedIn influencer, career advisor, and HR professional who has helped so many people to achieve their career goals in the competitive job market of UAE. Sohaib, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you very much, Adnan, and always a pleasure to be in your podcast series. I think you have taken a great initiative with the name Now to Next, your podcast. And today's topic is important to talk about now the digital tools and the artificial intelligence and how the recruitment landscape and the recruiters, how they are actually evaluating the candidates and the profiles. And especially when we talk about the UAE, the competitiveness within the UAE job market, I think the use of digital tools, the use of such softwares and online programs, the job seekers, the job aspirants, they need to learn, they need to know what tools are available, what are those digital kind of strategies they need to incorporate in their job searching journey so that they can best stand out in this competitive market. And not only that, but also to secure employment and further prospects within the UAE.
That's wonderful, Sohaib, and that's exactly our topic of today. We are going to talk about modern techniques and digital tools to search for jobs in the UAE. Let's start. First of all, could you please provide us with some insightful overview of how the job market in the UAE has undergone transformation in recent years?
Moreover, the job market has embraced inclusivity, embracing talent from different parts of the world with cultural backgrounds, making it super dynamic, a playing field for the job seeker.
Yeah, I can totally understand. And these are the things which we started to observe before COVID, but during the time of COVID and after that, definitely the job market has changed a lot. So as you are advocate of LinkedIn, so let me ask you a question related to it. LinkedIn has no doubt emerged as a player in the job hunt. So could you elaborate on the concrete steps the job seekers can take to harness the full potential of LinkedIn as they navigate the job search journey in UAE?
Certainly, Adnan, LinkedIn for me has been a game changer, and I always tell the job seekers like LinkedIn is the gold mine. LinkedIn is a game changer in today's job search landscape. First and foremost, optimizing your LinkedIn profile is important. It's vital. It's paramount. This entails a compelling professional headline, a thoughtfully crafted written summary highlighting your distinctive values proposition, which I believe a lot of job seekers, they just ignore this part, and effectively showcasing obviously your significant achievements which you have done over the past in your career journey. Also, if I may say so, that active engagement within the platform is also important. Sharing insightful content or physically connecting with relevant industry peers and proactively initiating conversations can exponentially enhance your job search, outreach, and networking efforts. Now, all these things, they need to come up front, they need to come forward, and they need to embrace all these changes which the digital tools, digital platforms they are offering.
That's wonderful. And that's taking me to the next question. When we're talking about LinkedIn, and we are definitely observing this thing that over the period of time, it has become so much important. Where we are placing in 2023 and going forward, the traditional resume in this digital age, what we are talking about, traditional resume, now it has become more into digital format as we are talking about LinkedIn. So could you walk us through the key strategies that job seekers should adopt to create exponential digital resume and effectively capture the attention of employer through that?
No doubt, Adnan. The digital resumes nowadays, they require a nuanced approach, and emphasis should be placed on conciseness without compromising comprehensiveness. So a lot of job seekers, they come, like when they come to the UAE, they have this impression, okay, should it be 2 pages, should it be 3 pages? I always tell them, like, this is an old question, or this is an old concern, is like, should my resume be 2 pages or 3 pages? It doesn't matter to me personally. Now, this is my opinion. As long as you are utilizing the space, whether it's 2 pages or 3 pages, doesn't matter. It has to be concise on one side, but also it has to be comprehensive with your achievements, with quantifiable stuff on your resume. Now, furthermore, the strategic integration of industry-relevant keywords hold immense significance due to the prevalence of applicant tracking system, the ATS, what we call in today's world, and incorporating visual elements such as, for example, infographics or even short introductory videos can elevate the engagement quotient. Now, sometimes you could make a YouTube video and you can link it on your resume, or you could upload it on another platform which is private, which is hidden, which is unlisted and only accessible through a link. You could also use your email communications to share the link rather than putting it on your resume, for example. Now, remember also, your digital resume is an evolving document that should be continually updated with fresh accomplishment and acquired skills. So don't make like one resume and then just forget it. Even if you're working, you're looking for a job, you are already employed somewhere, improvising your resume on continuous basis is very, very important, because there might be some initiatives that you have taken today and you would then forget in the next 6 months the initiative that you might have taken or the project that you might have started. So every now and then, come back to your resume, come back to your Excel sheet, just put some note, just put some bullet point, just put some pointers so that you can always have ready hand material that you can use to put it in your resumes.
Don't forget to hit follow on my LinkedIn for upcoming podcasts and share this episode with your network. I believe that some of the people, they believe that creating a resume is itself an achievement. So once they create it, and after that, forget about it. So you rightly said that this is something which continuously, after every quarter, after a couple of months, 6 months, they should keep on improvising it. So when we talk about the job application and the talking about resume, and nowadays we apply through LinkedIn or any online job portal, and people believe that they are having one CV and they are going to throw it to 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 100 jobs every day. Here it comes one interesting thing, and that's friend of HR people, ATS, and somehow the enemy of job seekers. So let's now talk about this thing, that many companies, they are having automated applicant tracking system in their recruitment process. So could you share some actionable advice for candidates to optimize their chances of getting noticed by these digital gatekeepers?
The ATS sometimes is scary, Adnan. Well, navigating the ATS, the automated tracking system or the applicant tracking system, requires a strategic approach, in my opinion. The cornerstone is tailoring your resume to incorporate the keywords, as I mentioned earlier, extracted from the job description. So knowing the job description, going through the job description is very, very important. And I always tell my network, like, if you have gone through the job description and if you know the keywords, if you know what they are asking, the job description, how it has been outlined, and how you're tailoring your application, your resume or your profile, you're preparing a portfolio, the job description is your ultimate gateway, all right, is how you're putting yourself forward in front of the employers. A clean and simple formatting style is also crucial to ensure compatibility with various software systems. Don't make it like super, don't dramatize it more, but make sure like the formatting style is compatible. However, while these systems play a role, it's essential not to neglect them, neglect the human element. You know what I mean? Now, building authentic relationships with the organizations can also serve as a valuable bypass. For example, if you have applied for a job and they are using the applicant check system. Now, if you have good links with the HR, people in the network, someone in the human resources, so you can always give them a call. You can always reach out through an email. You can also reach out to one of your connection who happens to work there, or who can connect you to someone who's working within that company. And they can pull out your application, so you have already bypassed the system. All right, so also it's important, that's why, to build your network, to have people within your network, expand your network with the HR professionals. So yes, obviously now you see when a job goes online on LinkedIn, within just 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours, there are thousands of applicants. Now, can you imagine the HR or the recruiter is going through every single applications? No, humanly it's not possible, as much as they would want to do it. But humanly it's not possible. So your efforts to chase your application are far more important and will make a big difference.
Very comprehensive answer, and I believe it's going to help a lot to our listeners now, because you're very much specialized, vocal towards personal branding also. So that's what I want to ask you the next question. Personal branding, what it is, just in a very quick word, if you want to answer. But at the same time, tell us that personal branding has emerged, no doubt, as a pivotal aspect of the career advancement. Throw some light how job seekers can effectively cultivate and showcase their personal brand in this digital world.
Now, personal branding is indeed, again, a cornerstone for your career success. And there have been a lot of discussion ongoing over the last, especially 3 to 5 years, especially after COVID, that we have come to realize whether you are a business owner, whether you are a founder, whether you are a career advisor, whether you are a job seeker, it doesn't matter. Personal branding is one of your career leg. I would rather say that when you're walking, when you're on your career journey, personal branding is one of your leg. And networking people is your another leg. So all these both things, they go hand in hand in the long run. Active engagement within your network by providing thoughtful comments on relevant posts, for example, and participating in meaningful discussion reinforces your branding efforts. Furthermore, spotlighting your accomplishments and notable projects serves as tangible evidence of your expertise. A lot of time people, they are just shy, they are hesitant, think like, should I share, should I not share, what should I share, when should I share, which platform do I need to use? Well, all these questions have been answered in a lot of different articles, a lot of videos. There is a bunch of information available on Google. You just need to go there and just search how to personal brand on LinkedIn. What should I post? When should I post? What not to post? You're going to get the answer. But the important thing here, what I want to emphasize when it comes to the personal branding, whether you are a job seeker, you are a founder, you are a millionaire, you're a billionaire, you're a trillionaire, personal branding is important. You need to be out there in the market. You need to create the noise, because if you don't create the noise, who else is going to know you? You're just like sitting. And just recently, LinkedIn, we received a notification, that like they clean sweep some of the accounts which were dormant, which were inactive. So it's important. And recently from Google, from Gmail, I received an email, the accounts which are inactive for, I believe, 2 years. You're going to lose your account. So you need to be active. So if you're on social media, if you're using any digital platform, it's important. And one more thing, Adnan, consistency. Consistency is pivotal. Maintaining a consistent online presence that aligns with your personal brand ensures that you remain at the forefront of potential employers' minds. This is important. Don't just think like, I'm going to make a post today and tomorrow I will be in front of the employers. It's not going to happen. Or you are a founder today, you have an idea, and today you make a post about your product, about your service, and tomorrow everybody is going to know you and you are going to get an endorsement from Elon Musk. No, it's not going to happen. Well, miracles are there, exceptions are there, but the important thing is the consistency. Every single day you need to be on LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram or on Threads, on Twitter, whichever platform you're using. Consistency is the key. That you need to keep hitting the nail, keep hitting the nail.
So I honestly love the energy which you bring whenever we talk and we are doing any of our podcast, and the way you talk, I feel that how much you love your audience. Care. I feel that the level of care and a lot of knowledge which you want to share with your audience. And I think so everyone who is listening this podcast or maybe will be listening later, they should take advantage from it. You talked something about networking, and because what I'm trying to connect dots in the digital age where we are going through more of the stuff which is happening online, and a lot of people who are sitting in the other part of the world, probably they are not meeting the recruiter face to face. Networking, very much important. I personally believe it's even more in the time of digital age. So could you tell us some actionable strategies? Because why I'm talking about actionable, as you said that there is a loads and loads of content on your YouTube channel, on my YouTube channel, on LinkedIn, here and there, on Google, everywhere, which is talking about how to do the networking. But I want from your side some very actionable steps or strategies that particularly job seekers, they can use in order to effectively network and then use those connections in a meaningful way so that they can reach to get their desired job.
In the networking has acquired a new dimension in 2023 and especially in the past 2 to 3 years, I would say. Now, engaging with industry-specific groups on platforms like LinkedIn provides an avenue for connecting with peers who share common interests. And also I have one of the biggest group on LinkedIn for jobs in Europe, and this group has more than 155,000 members, a group that I created way back, I believe in 2013. Never thought like it would become one of the biggest group on LinkedIn for jobs in Europe, where you can connect with the hiring managers, recruiters, HR professionals in the European market. And the important thing here is that when initiating a new connection, personalized messages that convey your genuine interest in the recipient's work can significantly enhance the likelihood of a fruitful connection. Don't just randomly send the connect button. You need to make sure is like why you're reaching out to the person. Add some more spice, add some flair. Just add one line, because if you can't add even a one line or two liners, how could you expect someone to understand your intention? They are not guineas. They are not someone who know the intentions behind your connection invite. So just adding a one or two liners will definitely add some more flair to your connection invites. And also remember that networking is a reciprocal endeavor. Offering your expertise and support enriches that rapport you built, because you cannot just ask. Sometimes you also have to give it away. Give it to your society, give it to your community, give it to your connections. One more thing, additionally, virtual seminars, for example, and conferences present unparalleled opportunities to interact with thought leaders. And LinkedIn is an amazing platform. You can go to LinkedIn, you can go in the event section like this live audio broadcast right now. We are sharing some insight, we are sharing some values. Adnan, I started my networking way back in 2015 when I first moved to Dubai from Germany. And it took me like 6-7 years to build my network. Now when you see it's like, okay, so here has this big, large network, I invested my time. I went to the events, I reached out to the people, I spent my sleepless nights, I replied to the people on their connection requests, on their messages, on their emails. Now, if you want something, you have to go out there. You need to create some noise, you need to create some buzz, you need to be out there for the people and build your own and network. And one more thing, Adnan, I love saying this, that your network, some people say your network is your network. Absolutely. I always add some more to it, which I call it as your social currency. All these people, imagine if every person is $1, how many people you have got in your network? Now, I've got close to 1 million followers on my network. Now, if I value that, so this is like $1 million, my social currency. So my content reach on monthly basis hits nearly 3 million people. Sometimes I talk about motivation, sometimes I talk about job search tips, sometimes I talk about my personal success stories, sometimes I talk about some networking events, sometimes I talk about some travel avenues. I literally talk about different areas, so to capture different people's interest with an intention to expand my network also, and at the same time to grab new people. Come and follow my profile, come and connect with me, come and engage in my posts. So I'm creating the noise, I'm creating the buzz, I am putting myself out there. Consider yourself as a magnet of our success to claim our opportunity. You don't put yourself out there in the social space, in the digital space, you would not attract people, opportunities, avenues towards you. You as a magnet, you need to put yourself out there, whether in a form of a post, in a form of creating an event. Create the buzz, create the noise, put yourself out there. Put yourself. This is the digital era. This is the call it like a lifestyle now, which we're living in.
Hey, but I want to move now, considering we are having probably 5 to 7 more minutes, and a couple of things I want to discuss here. One thing, as you mentioned about network, LinkedIn, and connecting with the people, I believe that it's not only giving people opportunity to bypass that applicant tracking system and having more human interaction, but in the same time, when you're going to different events and you are meeting people and you are becoming the part of the groups on LinkedIn, you are continuously learning and upgrading yourself. What's happening around you? What are the industry trends? What are the latest things happening in the town? Which industries are hiring? Continuous learning is paramount in staying relevant, and you must have to. Otherwise, you will be left behind. What are your thoughts staying up to date about the industry trends? How much it is important when someone is looking for a job?
Well, Adnan, as you said, the continuous learning is obviously important and in staying relevant in today's job searching landscape. Now, tracking industry influencers on platforms like different social media provides a steady stream of insights and updates. So you go to LinkedIn, you start following some industry experts, thought leaders, influencers who are sharing all of these insights. Especially, I'm currently building my own platform for the UAE job aspirant, launching it within the next 10 days. Coming back to the question, leveraging LinkedIn's potential to stay informed is also crucial, Adnan. Follow hashtags relevant to your industry and join professional groups. As I said, those who are looking for opportunities within the European market, go ahead and join Jobs in Europe group that have more than 150,000 members. Staying updated with the industry trends. Additionally, for example, yes, participating in networking events, for example, provides first-hand exposure to emerging trends. Go to Eventbrite, go to Meetup, go to Internations, find the events, find the people, go ahead and attend. Don't just sit back in your homes, go ahead and meet with the people. This is where the money is sitting. This is where the ideas are sitting. This is where your network is sitting. This is where your social currency is sitting right now. Now, let me please say it. Just one more thing. By continuously upgrading your knowledge, staying up to date with the market, continuously, upgrading your knowledge, you position yourself as a valuable asset to the potential employers. Believe me or not, for example, they might ask you one question and you might share some information that you have read somewhere, maybe on a news channel, maybe on YouTube, maybe on LinkedIn, through an event, through someone, through people, someone. This is where you can create an impact. This is where you stand out as a different individual.
That's lovely. I know that when we're talking a lot about the digital, a lot of people are very good. They are tech savvy. They love to go through different steps in order to search their job, and they use these digital techniques and platforms. But at the same time, there are a lot of people who are a bit nervous, and they're not that much comfortable to use these digital platforms because they believe that if digital tools are offering a lot of benefits, but also there comes a lot of challenges. As you said, for example, not everyone is comfortable to or equipped with that knowledge and skills to use properly LinkedIn. Not everyone knows how to create their video or digital resume. Not everyone knows how to use the different digital online job boards or banks so that they can search the job. So I want you to understand, can you tell us something about some potential hurdles? And not only just to tell about the hurdles, but also tell the audience that how they can overcome this kind of challenges while they are going through their job search.
Absolutely. Now, this is an important question, and I believe your listeners would be keen to know more on this. Digital job searches come with their share of challenges. I do understand that. Some people are shy. Sometimes they don't want to come in a video. Sometimes they don't have good writing skills. Well, obviously, that's why there are the CV writers. Sometimes you are shy, for example. You don't want to come here in a video, but this is the era we are living in. You can just go create a Facebook group with your 5 to 10 friends, and you all record your videos, share that video within that Facebook group, and let each other see the video. Let's take the heat, see what they comment, provide feedback, and how you can improve. But the bottom line is you need to come up, you need to create the noise, and there are different forms of text post, pictures, videos, live broadcasts, writing article, for example. There are so many ways are out there. The relentless nature of the digital landscape can lead to burnout, obviously, and establishing dedicated time for job searching and networking while maintaining a healthy balance is also important. A lot of job seekers, when they come to the UAE, UAE is so fascinating, the lighting, places, the beaches, and everything is so just make sure you are properly utilizing your time for your healthy and a balanced life.
What a wonderful talk with you, Sohaib. As we are going to conclude, just one tip or two tips, an actionable step right after listening this podcast, what people should do. Just conclude it.
I would say tailor your approach for each application. Ensure that your unique value proposition shines through your social media profiles, through your LinkedIn profile, through your resume, through your portfolio. An important thing, persistence is the key. Consistency is the key. The journey may have its own challenges, but the rewards are worth the effort. So if you start today doing something, whether it's personal branding, networking, establishing connection, the rewards are ultimate. Rewards will be there always stay up to date with the industry trends when you start following the different influencers, different recruiters, hiring managers. So you keep yourself up to date.
Right. Thank you so much, Sohaib, for sharing your valuable insights on modern job techniques, which was our topic of today. And to our wonderful listeners, I believe that it is going to help you. But please do remember that the path to your success and next opportunities is just few clicks away. You need to understand and learn that how you can use these modern digital tools, whether it's the LinkedIn or it's the job portals or it's the websites of the companies, or to connect with the people online, and then to utilize your network, how to land your next job. Also, do you understand how to use applicant tracking system, how it works? Please stay tuned for more episodes of Now to Next. Until next time, goodbye.